up and coming, 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 up and coming. I'm that new chick, don't you wanna hate? She's up coming, and coming, up 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 and coming. They try to come for me, but I never take the beat. Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession. Take a few lessons on being you and staying true. Oh, that's all to it. Alright.
Joan is in the building. Love it or just hate. Either way, I'm still great. It's killing you bitches. You had a voodoo down everything. Said don't let her come back. Don't let her come back. Jesus, don't let her come back. But look who's here. Ding dong. Don't need to knock. Just listen to that bell and then expect a big force behind it because I'm kicking the mother freaking door in. So, you guys, y'all already know how I look. Turn down for what? Y'all know how I do. But, I'm going to talk to you about a few things today. You know. Yeah, serious person. Yeah, I know. You want to take it in. Okay, come on. Take it in, baby. Yeah, take it in. I know. It's a lot to take in. Ooh. Yeah. You like that thing? Okay. Alright, that's enough, you freak! So I want to talk to you about judgmental people. In society, you know, out in the closed-minded world, we still have judgmental people. And I'm going to tell you about a little situation that I encountered on my way to the store today. Alright? Get your tea, get your wine glass, light that blunt. You know, let's get it poppin'. Let's go. Alright, you ready? Okay. So, you know, me being the goddess I am, y'all know some days I just like to look, to me, I march to the beat of my own drum. I don't care if it's a storm outside. I don't care if it's just a random day. If I feel like getting sexy and looking sexy, I'm going to get sexy and look sexy just because I want to do that. I deserve that. And, you know, and it doesn't mean I'm going anywhere or doing anything, but, you know, it's just, you know, it's good to just walk past a mirror and go, damn. Ooh, even though I do that, you know, without all the being dialed up and everything, but there's still a difference. But anyway, let me stay on topic. I was going to the store or whatever, so I'm with these two girls. So yeah, I had this on, you know, I had my little leather jacket, and I had my heels on, you know, and with this on, I whatever. So I was just walking, doing my little thing, being a sexy guy that I am. And it was three girls, you know, and they was like walking up past me, you know, and I was walking like we was walking like this. This me, you know, right here, and this one walking up and we was walk past. So one of the girls, she kind of like walked out in front of me. I was like, oh shit, what is about to go there? I'm like, somebody always trying to, so everybody always want to try me. Do not come for me because you won't return. When would they learn? So you know what, but y'all know me. I don't let nobody control my emotions. I don't jump off the edge straight from the start. You know, I give you a little bit of slack first. You know, I give you enough slack to hang yourself. So, you know, I just wanted to see where this was going to go. So anyway, the girl, she kind of broke off from her friends and kind of like walked up in front of me. So, I instantly stopped, like, what's this about? What's about to go down? I'm already on 1,020 trillion when I'm out anyway. Hold on. Damn, y'all, I'm so motherfucking high. It look like the motherfucking lens is going in and out. And I had to double check that shit. Yeah, so she stopped in front of me, so she was like, really now, you rocking heels in the summertime? No, she was like, you rocking heels in the wintertime? So, you know me, I'll be in my bubble. Like, I don't even see these, Crystal Alexis never see you bitches. Like, I don't be seeing these bitches when I'm out. It's just like they little shadows around me. I don't process them, So for a minute, I just processed this bitch, and this shadow started becoming, a human. So I looked up, and I'm like, okay, this is a human, I guess. Let me dissect this bitch real quick. So, she came to life. She was in the shadow for a split second, and because I was looking ahead, but then, she was like diagonally from me. So I kind of looked at her from head to toe, and I said, oh, I see. Flip my hair like, and I started walking. And then they looking like, and I heard one of her girlfriends say, is that Irene? Is that Irene? Oh, girl, I think she tried it. But I bet you nobody jumped up in my face. But yeah, so, and basically when I say I see, basically like I said, I dissected this bitch real quick. She wasn't no longer a shadow, so I'm like, okay, let me see what is barking right now. Something is staticking right here in my peripheral view. Let me check it out real quick. So, and then I looked like this bitch, she was shaped like SpongeBob. She had a double chin. She had an overbite. Like, I just dissected this bitch in like 2.5 seconds. And it was just, you ever see somebody with them guts, and they're like they got a fucking tiger around their fucking waist, they so fucking fat, and I'm just looking like, so I'm like, oh, I see. And basically, I'm saying, I said, oh, I see, but I'm thinking to myself, it's always a method to my action. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I see, no wonder you hating on me. I see, no wonder you hating on me. Oh, I see, because you're not just a random person, behind a keyboard using random pictures, if you use a picture at all. You're actually this figure in my face right now, and you're just all kinds of fucked up, and I'm just all kinds of right. So, I see. I see why you're hating on me. So basically, that's what I just said. I don't argue with people. I'm too grown for that. Your opinions is your opinions. It don't shed no light in my world. So it didn't matter to me if it was summer, winter, girl. I'm rocking them and I look great. It could be a tsunami out here. I'm running into the tsunami like, hold on, y'all, wait, I got my heels on. I'm trying to keep up. Wait. It don't matter. I know, right? Bitch trying to get kicked by the fucking go down that hurricane. I don't give a fuck. At least I'm gonna go down looking thick. Let me stop. But yeah, so I just dissected this bitch and I'm like, oh my goodness, like I could have really read her, but it wasn't no need to. Like, you read yourself just by even letting me know you exist. And I'm like, I see. No wonder. That's why you hating. Okay, I got you, Ma. If I look like you, I hate a goddess like me too. And I don't even think she knew too. But they knew not to take it any further. Because like I said, I looked her from the bottom to the top. And I was looking, I was just like she was coming, like her shadow started coming. Fading away, and I started seeing the person, and I'm like clocking everything. Like, oh, I see. But it's crazy because, if I look like that, I'm just such a person filled with love. I wouldn't be hating. I'd be like, girl, you was on it, but when you look like that, you're insecure. So, girl, it's okay. I ain't mad at you. I'd be mad at you if you wasn't mad at me. So, yeah, it's just like, that sums up a judgmental person. When they ain't right within themselves, they take it out on someone else. But what they fail to realize, you taking out your ignorance on me, it's not going to make your imperfections vanish. You know, your flaws are still going to be there when you look in the mirror, or, you know, be there within you, because it could just be in your wicked spirit. I'm getting too deep with y'all. But, yeah, so, and, you know, you just gotta not care. Like, you know, I was watching this interview with, RuPaul, and he was basically saying, don't visit your judgment on me, or something like that. And that's, you know, I feel him 100%. However you feel about me, it's how you feel about me. I don't care. Don't visit it on me, because it's just like, it's like a shield around me. So it's just going to be like words that hit the shield like hit the shield, just fall off. Like, don't even make it to me. Like, bitch, you wasting your words. Go spend on something that's productive. So, you know, and I just do what I want. You know, I'm a little bit ratchet in my own way. Let me tell y'all, I went to go chill with, you know, my neighbors today, you know. And I was chilling, you know, smoking with my neighbor and her boyfriend. So I got thirsty. And she made this thing, I got so thirsty. You know, I was drinking some juice at first, some banging ass lemonade she made or whatever. But I said, you know what? I'm thirsty. I'm gonna start talking spring water. So my wretched ass came back then with my whole big ass spring water bottle. I didn't even open it yet. I said, look, I was like, I want some. and I'm thinking, I was like, I know they saying they took this wretched ass bitch. Because I ain't have no cup. You know, I ain't feel like doing all that. Because, you know, society makes us feel like we need to do all that. And I get it. It looks better. You don't look well like a hand on what looks better anyway? How, like, what, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, damn. So good. So good, man. So good. And our body experience. Oh, damn. You just gotta not care. And I don't care. And like, I know it's all about me. Look, I know how to turn on my class when it's needed, but at the same time, I'm still gonna be me. I'm that type of bitch that be on a bus eating a buffalo, you know, eating buffalo wings, sitting next to you, looking at my fingers and shit. I just don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I'm comfortable, baby. Just be comfortable. They're gonna judge you anyway. Why not give them something spicy to judge you on? Something worth talking about versus, you know, something boring, something so identical with everybody else. But okay, you guys, that's basically all I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I love you all. Ooh, I hope I didn't, you know, I ramble, because, you know, I have a tendency to ramble when I'm high. But it's all gravy, baby. Yeah. Ain't playing no games. Ain't playing no games. Ain't playing no games. But, yeah, as y'all can see, I'm back in commission. You know, that was in no time. So, you know, you can never keep you know, God is down. And especially Joan. Alright, I love you. I love you all. And always remember, if the hate ain't stopping, Senora. Poppin'. Love y'all.